Hello again, Michael from Man Warrior Yoga. Today I'm going to work through 7 poses for stress. Now we live in a modern world where we have a lot of demands on us, a lot of distractions, a lot of noise, and it's very easy to get stressed. Very easy to feel that tension and take it with you into your relationships, into your personal life, throughout your world. Well, I want to try and avoid that. I'm sure you've heard about the calming nature of yoga and what it can do for relaxing and settling. I'll show you 7 poses today that'll do exactly that for you. One thing to always keep in mind, regardless of what practice, regardless of what you're trying to obtain though, out of your practice, is your breath. Keep deepening. I keep breathing deeply. I can't concentrate on this. I can't focus on this enough. I can't reiterate this enough. It is so very important to everything you do and everything you are. Breathing all the way down into the belly, into the diaphragm, will keep you relaxed, will keep you on an even keel. And think of it, that last time you were stressed, were you breathing deeply or were you breathing in the top of your lungs? Slow the breath, breathe all the way into the belly. Change your practice, but also change your life. But let's get to the 7 poses. First of all, we're just going to massage the spine into a cat-cow pose. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we follow the breath. So on the inhale, we drop the belly, lift the sitting bones, lift the forehead. On the exhale, chin comes to chest, round the upper back. And feel the spine move like a wave through forward bends and backward bends. Just release. We hold so much tension in our backs and our shoulders. Breathing through the nose, just let it release. Good. Even notice the difference if you close the eyes as you move through your poses. And feel the poses, feel the tension where it exists. Now, each exhale, let a little bit of it go, just a little bit. And the next exhale, let a little bit more go. Good. Come back through stillness, come back through center. We're going to take the hands long onto our mat. And this is a puppy pose, which is basically extended puppy, which is like our downward dog, but we're on our knees. So we leave the hips over the heels. The forehead reaches down, and so does the chest down towards our mat. And we just settle in here. Toes are untucked. Hips lift high. And you can feel the chest and the shoulders begin to relax and begin to open. Let them fall. Don't try to force them. Don't try to press them. Just let them go, let them release. Let the shoulders, especially on guys, those shoulders get tight. We use them all the time. The upper back and the chest. Good. Once again, if we can close the eyes here, notice the difference in the pose. Notice how it feels. Good. And we walk the hands back in. Take the toes together. Heels wide. Hips down to the heels. We're moving in that direction. And then we release the chest once again. Now, the forehead may not make it to the mat. That's okay. You can stack a couple of palms underneath the forehead. But soften the shoulders. Let that tension go in the shoulders. And eventually, you go from maybe 2 stacked palms to just 1, to maybe to none. Shoulders relaxed. Almost feeling the tension pouring out of you. Lengthening the lower back. Often gets sore. Often gets tense. It's a great pose you can do pretty much anywhere, anytime. 5 to 8 breaths. You come up with new energy and you feel a whole lot more relaxed. Into our child's pose. We still want to get rid of a little bit more tension through the shoulders and the neck. So we become a little bit more active. I'm going to press the elbows down to the mat, press the hands down to the mat, and spread the fingers. Create a solid base. Pressing especially into the index finger and the thumb, lifting the palm a little bit. We tuck the toes under, and we lift up into dolphin pose. And this really opens the shoulders, opens the upper back, and releases the neck. Just let the neck hang. Gaze in between the feet. And this is such a strong pose for the shoulders, but it's lengthening, it's creating blood flow, getting oxygen to those areas, and warming up those muscles that are so very tight. Why do you think head and neck massages are so popular? 10 minutes for $10. We hold so much tension there. Good. Bending the knees. Come down onto your mat. I'm going to swing the legs forward into a forward fold. With our forward fold, now we don't have to straighten, we don't have to lengthen through the legs. We can keep the knees a little bit bent here. We want to keep lifting out of the spine and then folding over the legs. Hands can come down to the ankles, the feet, or even drop just down to the mat. And allow the forehead to lower down towards the knees. And as we forward fold, we take an inward focus. We close our eyes. We settle into the pose. We lose a little bit of the distraction and the noise of the outside world. We get a little bit more comfortable. Release a little tension through the back and the shoulders. Good. Once again, minimum 5 to 8 breaths. If you really want to extend the legs, you can, but you don't need to. Not meant to be a hamstring stretch. It's meant to just release through the shoulders and release through the back. So letting the back round. Just be gentle with it. And then we'll slowly kind of roll up. And roll all the way down onto your back. Actually, you know what? Pretend this is a wall. I'll show you the pose without a wall. You can use it with a wall when you like. If this end of my mat is a wall, I sit my right hip against the wall. I spin and lift my legs high and lie back onto my mat. Flexing back on the toes, heels pressing against the wall, and bum's not far away, relatively close. This gives new blood flow, new energy flows back into the body, flows into the chest, new oxygen into the brain, and gets the lymph system going for new energy for stress relief. This pose you could do for half an hour. You can do as long as you like. It's a wonderful, relaxing pose. Closing the eyes, getting comfortable here. And the last pose is what we call Shavasana, or a resting pose. I'll wiggle down on the mat a little bit, take the legs long, let the feet fall open, hands down by the side, even tuck the shoulder blades in a little bit, tuck the chin. And this is all about rest. Close the eyes and rest. You don't need to hold any tension here. You don't need to be active. Sometimes you just need to absorb the benefits of the previous 6 poses, of your practice, of your activity, of your exercise. It's so very important that we don't spend enough time resting. We sleep, sure, but do we rest? That's the question. Stay here for a couple of minutes. Stay lying back in your Shavasana, in your resting pose. And just feel your energy swelling back up. Feel it growing again as you let go of all those things that are stressing you. Find a little bit of peace, a little bit of stillness. Remember with the breath, nice deep flow. And those 7 poses perhaps make the world a slightly nicer place, a slightly happier place to be. Just trying to get rid of that tension, get rid of that anger or that tight muscles that we're holding on to. We hold on to them, we get angry with friends, loved ones, etc. Let's let that go. We don't need it. We don't need it. It's not doing us any good whatsoever. Let it all go. Use those 7 poses. Use them whenever you like. beautiful to do every day, and you find maybe your thought process changes. You think maybe your attitude towards others changes. So use that when you like, use that how you like, but use it. If you like the video, like, share, comment, let me know. Let me know if these poses work for you. They certainly work for me and my students. Found great benefits. And letting go of all that stress that we hold on to. So until I see you again on the mat, take care.